Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be episode 9, or excuse me, episode 8 of Kleines Land. So welcome back. Sorry for the delay in this. I needed to get, with a new update, I needed to switch over to a new save game and try to get us where we were before. It's not exactly the same. Obviously, I did what I could to get everything as close as possible the same. The hours on all the equipment is not going to be correct except for the tractors and the harvesters. Those are set correctly because I'm able to do that. Yeah, so we'll go over all that kind of stuff, but the map got an update if you didn't know, and it's much bigger now. Now I had Mark Thor do a modification of this map to help me out, which means he made it so I could buy the whole peripheral for $0, which is super helpful. So all of this has been added in over here. You can see, and before, this is where the land, it would cut off here, went around here, and then went up to here, and then would go down, and then kind of cut off there. So all of this has been added, so lots of more space. If we actually... Let's go to landscape mode real quick, just easier for a second. So we got lots more space, all of this through here if we put the map up. So this is all actually forestry through here, so which is kind of super cool. And we can buy it, theoretically speaking, through my process of buying things. Now this isn't like an actual plot that they have set up here, but we could use that if we wanted to. There's a big open area over here now. I'm assuming P just means replaceables or something like that, but we still own field 2. We own this chunk of land. Mark cleared all the trees out of here for me, and there's tons of decorations in here that were just obnoxious and would have made it so we couldn't set it up the way we had it before. So if we fix that, this has been changed a little bit with the map update, so there's a lot more space here, but we do own this chunk of land with one greenhouse. I haven't put anything in it right now. Then we have the farm shop there, and yeah, so a couple other things that I will need to mention as well. All of our equipment's the same. Some of the colors may have changed because I don't know, I don't remember. All of our stuff for the most part, are, as far as our products and stuff that we had, is the same. Some stuff might be a little bit different, or it always is not in our favor. So we lost everything in the animal pens that we had fed and everything like that. So it was not in our favor. We did have 30 sheep before I transferred. 3 of them were males, so I sold the 3 males and got us 27 new sheep. Obviously, I can't get them all where they were before, so they're just 27 new sheep to us. And then I have 4 more horses that are just essentially new to us. So we have 4 horses that are new to us and 27 sheep that are new. We did have a bunch of pallets of wool. That's why our money's gone up quite a bit. I sold off all the wool. I sold it at $3,400 per 1,000 liters, which is a good price, but not as high as I would have liked it to. But I figured that'd be just far easier because we got like, I think 22,000 or close to that for all the wool. But I figured that'd be far easier than trying to transfer them over to this new save. Yeah, so other than that, this land has been cleared, so we don't have to worry about that. If we do want to buy this land, I'm still going to say the offer kind of, as you can see, it's been just kind of corrected a little bit. But this chunk of land up here, we can probably buy this for a lot. What is this here? This is 50,000. So I think probably to buy this chunk up here, maybe like 20,000 is probably a reasonable price, just up to here. So I think which is I think just this. Well, I guess there's this fence. Yeah, just to buy this top area up to this fence line, we'll say is 20 grand. I think that's reasonable. It's a decent chunk of land. I don't know how much it would cost to smooth it out, so we probably won't smooth it out. I am curious, though, how much it would cost, but it's probably going to be fairly expensive. Yeah, it's going to be, my guess is going to be at least 100 grand to smooth this out, and I don't want to waste money on that, per se, but 20 grand to buy it, I think is reasonable, so let's go ahead and make that purchase. I'm going to take off of our money right there. So 20 grand, we have $24,000 in the bank, and we own this chunk of land back to there. So what we need to do first off is we need to get all the animals squared away right away. And we're actually pretty low on oats. So I actually think let's go just buy a pallet of oats for the horses. Because we are pretty low. We're going to need some more before the end of the year anyways for oat-wise. There's horse feed. There we go. Standard will do bulk just because it's more cost effective. We'll put the clear wrap on there because the clear wrap's free and I'll kind of like that. So I'll put that in there. That lowered our money a little bit there, but let's go pick up what we can from that. And then we have 1,300 some odd liters in storage. Past that, that's what we had. This is where we're at. So I was able to do a pretty good reset. It did take me a while to get all this set up and back to where it was. And huge thank you to Mark Thor for taking care of that for me, getting the map updated the way I kind of needed it to keep this series going. So thank you for that. Otherwise, we would have kind of almost had to, it just wouldn't have been the same. We would have almost had to take some different routes just to make sure we were able to kind of do what we needed to do. So big thank you to Mark Thor for that. So yeah, we're back on Kleines Land finally. We're getting this going and getting it taken care of. Our plan today, so actually we need to go into our crop rotation planner here. So that field had it had grass on it is what it had. And then it had oilseed radish, which that's not going to show up in here. So it had, or was it oilseed radish? Was that what it was? Out on 2? Let's hop over and take a look at 2 real quick. Or was it oilseed? Oh no, grass and then an oilseed. That's, I don't know why, that's how it works. I was like, that doesn't make sense. But no, it's all coming together now. So look at that planter again. So we had a grass, and then we just got to get an oilseed on here. So canola works. So what should we plant this year? Cereal looks pretty good. So I'm thinking we do oats because we'll want some for our horses. So I think we'll plant oats this year, which I think was what we were planning to do before anyway. So I think oats is going to be a good call for us. So that is what we're going to plan, is we're going to plan to plant some oats there. I'll come pick up that pallet later on. I'm not too worried about it right now. But yeah, we'll plan to plant some oats right there. And let's look at here. It's not ready for oats yet when we plant oats. As soon as we hit 43 degrees. And that field, let's do this here. Looks like it's got 2 fertilizer states on it, which is awesome. And as far as the state it's in, it is harvested. So what we can do is grab this guy, the CVACN, and we'll throw our last layer of fertilizer on it, and we will get it good to go. It'll be subsoiled and all that good stuff. So what we can get that going, let's actually grab the International. We'll use this guy around the farm here. Actually, no, we'll use this guy up there. We'll use the International around the farm. So let's go ahead and get those guys switched out. I'll just drop this off over here. Here we go. And then I'll grab the CVACN, or the subsoiler fertilizer combo deal, from right here, and I'll get this guy up working on the farm, or working on that field, getting it prepped, because we do need to get that going. Grab that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I would like to, at some point today, get some fruit trees up here planted. I think that's what I want to put up here on the hill, since we're not going to level it, because I think it's just too much money for us to try to level that. So go right here. So I think that's what I want to do with the land, is put the fruit trees, which we're going to need to be able to do what we're going to do with our everything else. You know what I'm trying to say. To do our farm shop type of stuff. We will do bees at some point, but we need to start with something to get us going with the money. So cherry, plum, apple, pear. I think we'll do like a cherry and an apple maybe. So maybe if we do, we'll just go over here. Like we have plenty of room out here, so we can put more later on. So we'll do cherry. We'll just do a cherry and a plum, just so I know what we've done. A lot of it easier there. There we go. So there we go. And then we have probably room. We could probably do 8 total up there if we really wanted to. Let's put a little dirt trek through here. What is that one? That there's some cool textures in there. Look at some of these things that we got in here. I think that was one of the things with the update. That was sweet. Oh, I like that. That one's probably gonna be our orchard, but I want to see what the other one was as well. That one. Great. I think this one here is gonna be the one we're gonna use. So probably go up this way. Kind of like this. This is gonna look great. This might even be a thumbnail shot. I'm gonna be so proud of this. Okay, we'll do this along here. Yeah, and then yeah, I like that. And then I do want this to kind of come back around here, because although we use that trek all the time for going up to that field, so we can move this out of the way here and finish that off a little bit later. I think maybe just a touch wider, probably. That's too wide, I think. I didn't like that. But yeah, we use this trek through here all the time. I want to maybe put a path that goes along this fence here. There we go. Just to kind of make sense. I know we're using money we don't need to be using on stuff like this, but I like the farms to look nice that I work on. So I like to invest money in stuff like this. But there we go. I don't know where I'll put the rest of this path to go yet, because I kind of want to place the trees first. This can be put back to grass. And then there's actually a little too much. I want to have a little bit of a gap here. I want that to be grass through there. But yeah, there we go. Okay. I am very happy with that. This actually can be grass as well. I don't want that to be those bushes. I'm good with those bushes, actually. I like the way they look. So yeah, I like that. That's the start of our orchard. Now we'll have to get some pallets to go with that too. So let's get some pallets going here. Because where are the ones that go with the... They're not going to be in here, are they? They're under productions. Yeah, here we go. Empty pallet. So we need these guys right here. So we'll buy 1, 2, might as well buy 3 and then 4, I think should be fine for those. So yeah, we'll do that. Fantastic. This guy's gonna work on this. Let's get our animals taken care of real quick. Well, we can dump straw in there. That'll make that easy. Get that one taken care of. Pull forward. We'll grab the oats. And then we can put the rest in our silo. And actually, we'll go pick up the rest of that pallet. That just makes more sense. Now we can get it off of the store. We don't need to pick it up and whatnot. Okay. Oops. Get that there. There we go. Get them fed. Fantastic. And we'll get this dumped out here. So yeah, this episode is going to be pretty low key as we kind of just get back into the swing of things. That's kind of the point of this episode, is to get everything reset and started. And if we get our fruit trees underway, I will be pretty happy with what we've accomplished, to be fair. So this actually might get most of this. Might not even be a cut in this one. We'll see. We'll see kind of how it goes. But I'm glad you guys are still enjoying this episode, or this series. You guys seem to be really loving it, which is awesome. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So I'm pretty happy with how the series is going. I'm liking where it's going. I'm enjoying playing on it a ton. Actually, the volume is super low for you guys. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to re-record that because that will lose my mind. But there you go. Now you guys actually can hear what I'm doing and driving around and stuff. So there we go. Okay, let's go pick up the rest of the oats that we have up at the store. Just so we don't have to deal with those anymore. And then we can just leave them in this trailer. That'll be fine. And we'll go pick those up. Get a drink of water here. I've already had a pot of coffee today, so I gotta take it easy. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, we'll get the oats, and then I think with the pallets, I want to say you can lift them by hand. I want to say you can. Yeah, at least the empty ones, I should say. Put those over here so they're a little bit out of the way. We'll get the flatbed trailer to come pick these up, just because that just happens to make a lot more sense. And we can send them down. And I think once they are full, though, we do need pallet forks to move them. We may end up going with a big bag handler to make our lives a little bit easier as we go through. I think we have the CSC pack installed. Yep, okay. So yeah, we probably will go that route. Maybe we'll use the hook lift too. We could use something different just to change it up. Hook lift works very similar to the big bag handler, except just is probably not as user friendly, I would say. A little bit more difficult to use, but yeah, it should work out fine. All right, so we get this up over here. I'll just park this trailer right over here. Then we got to get hay to everyone, including the sheep, which we do have hay over here already. They hay to everyone, and then water to everyone, and I think that's everything. It's been a little bit since I've taken care of the animals. Get that rolling out there. That should be all of the above for us. Sheep, they just need water. Horses just need water, and then hay. Perfect, yep, that is everything then. There we go. And then we'll back this back under the cover there. Keep it out of the way. Oh, and we also need to provide water to the greenhouse. So that way it is going to start producing money for us, or start earning us passive income, if you will. Let's hook up to the water tanker here, the 3-point. I have all the placeables back in where they were as well. So for the most part, the placeables were pretty easy to get back where they needed to go. I have the little water spigot there, you can see. So the placeables were fairly easy to get set back up. There we go. And I don't think the sheep take a ton of water. Yeah, they aren't going to take too much, so. Perfect. Now we will get the horses squared away. There we go. And the horses always take a ton of water, so they'll probably need at least one more tank full. Beautiful, and close enough. I can just pull forward, and that trigger on that thing is fairly large, so you don't have to go too far forward. I think I had it further towards the horses before in the last save game, but it's still fine where it's at, because I'll say I used to not have to pull even that far forward to get water, but it's all working out. And then that'll have them all taken care of for a while. Oh, why did it not put more hay in there? That's super weird. I'll have to fix that. The trigger must have, it does weird stuff like that with the trigger sometimes, so I'm not surprised it did something like that. To be fair, I love how fast that thing fills. Well, they should just need a couple more 100 liters and then, yep, be good to go. Now we'll just top this up. Beautiful. And then we'll head over to our greenhouse and get that going. And then I'll be very pumped if we can get the farm shop operating here soon by doing some more. Oh, we need to water our trees as well, which we can do pretty easy with this. I'm not going to provide any manure to this because I think it already does plenty for the income as far as just having, yeah, I think it does plenty for the income just having the water go into it. I think it holds 2,000 liters, so I think this will be perfect to get it completely full. Yeah, 2,000 liters. So yeah, once this is completely full, we shouldn't have to worry about it for a little while. I usually just fill it up every time I do the animals. That way I don't have to worry about it. That just seems to work a little bit better. There we go. All right, we'll grab some more water. We'll get our trees watered. And then they will need manure as well, which actually, trailer-wise, we might want to put the oats in that trailer into... We will buy another trailer, actually. Just a small one. I know it's kind of a pain to do that, but it just might be easier as far as storage goes, because obviously our silo that we have, this one, we'll look for it in here. This guy right here isn't going to take big food and, yeah, it's not going to take any of the manure, but it will take other stuff. But yeah, it's just easier as far as not having to dump it on the ground and do any of that stuff. So that way, if we just have a trailer for manure, that might just simplify things a little bit for us. And there's some pretty cheap trailers out there, so there we go. And I'm pretty sure they won't produce anything until they get both. I'm pretty sure it's not that one gets them more of anything, but let me see. Will it show me? Water, manure. Will it come up in here actually? No, the farm shop will. But still have apples, cherries, pears, plums. Yeah. I think it's got to be something where it needs, I think it needs both, but yep, those hold 2,000 liters of water, which is a decent amount of water as it is. So we'll grab another tank full here. Oh, go around that. Sorry, I was looking down at the map there for a second. And we can look at getting it. I know someone commented on about getting maybe a second one of those trailers because they chain together. That's actually a really good idea. So maybe we will get a second one of those, just so we have the option to chain them together. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with the... I needed just literally just a touch of water. I don't know why it's being weird like that, but... Why is this one being weird? That's weird. I don't like the trigger being over here. Anyhow, let's take a look at trailers. So, again, we could go with like a tipper like that. We have, this is the one we have right now. This one is 3,000. It's a little bit more money, but I'll have to go for that though. It's more, I mean, that would be perfect for that, but part of me thinks I want to get a second one of these because this was, what, 5670? I think I will do that. That just makes more sense. I like that because this is a good little trailer here. So we'll go ahead and actually buy that. Yep, there we go. We'll buy that. And then we have in our trailer. So we will go ahead and we'll just dump this off. Go pick up that trailer. Get manure. We'll buy a pallet of manure since we're going to have to buy it by the pallet since we don't own anything that's going to produce this manure. We don't have anything that's going to produce this manure. Let's dump this off here. But that'll start getting our stuff going. And actually, no, because I would say we should bring this down. Actually, it doesn't matter. We could bring it down with us anyways, but we'll be driving back with the manure one time, but we might as well, since we're here, just grab it, bring it down there, and then we can get it loaded up and come pick this up as well. This will just be easier to transport those pallets back and forth, I think. It's just on this. Yeah, we'll get this over here. And yeah. But yeah, I think that's what we kind of want to accomplish today in the episode, to be honest. We'll just pull right up over here. I'll get around this guy. is, yeah, if we get those things going, I'm pretty happy with what we've accomplished at that point. There's manure pallet. Super cheap. Buy that. Should have gotten it wrapped maybe, but that's okay. And we should be able to put this whole thing in there, and we won't worry about buying any more until we actually need some more. So once we get those guys squared away and good to go, what did I say? Normally 25 to 35 minute episodes is kind of a goal. 25, 30 probably more likely. Yeah, we'll see if we have enough time to put a cut in. My guess is we won't. How's our guy doing actually taking care of business down here? Oh, he's pretty much done. So we'll get him put away here in a second. But I want to get the, my main thing I want to get done is get the fruit trees rolling today. That's kind of my primary thing I want to get going. And they're not very much money. I'm tempted to buy more, but let's just start with what we got here and go from there. And I think they'll take 2,000 liters of manure each, so 4,000 total, I think is what they'll take. So we should have enough to be able to put in our pallet in here if we really want to, but yeah, and then we can start making a little bit of income off our farm shop, which I think is perfect. I've never actually used the Global Company stuff in a series, like a gameplay series. I've used them obviously to do my tutorials and stuff like that, and I've looked into how to use them, but I haven't done anything outside of that, and they seem pretty cool. But again, it's a lot of like kind of little minuscule kind of time consuming type things where it takes just time and effort to get it going and get it done, which a lot of times, you know, it's not worth it necessarily to do that on a series. But on this one, just with it being more low-key and smaller in general, the go smaller, go home series, this is perfect for that. So this is ideal for that. Go ahead and get this dumped off over here. Oh, it didn't take anywhere. Oh no, it still needs more. Yeah, that trailer does have a weird thing with the collisions, or the tip points at sometimes it drives me crazy. Yep, there we go. There we go, yep, 2,000 liters. That drives me absolutely bonkers that it does that. It's gonna drive me crazy doing this on all of these. I hate that when it tips, it just somehow the trigger changes. There we go. Okay, well, 2,000 liters each. They're gonna start producing what they need to produce. We'll put the manure trailer just over here for now is fine. And then we'll go pick up the pallets and get those put out there, and we'll be able to see. And actually, I don't even know if they're producing fruit right now, because they only produce in seasons, and I can't remember what seasons. They don't produce it year round, so we actually, yeah, it might be worthwhile to get some more trees put in, just because they're not going to produce it as fast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to produce them right now at all or not, but we do want to get the pallets put out there. Now, since we are going to buy some more of those, let's go ahead and get some more pallets. Oh, we have 8, because I kind of wanted 1 extra per tree, and I think we'll put 2 more trees in. So if we go into here, let's just put them in real quick. Get an apple tree. That can go... Where's going to be pushing it, actually, up top there? We can always put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 up there. That's probably what we'll end up doing. Put an apple tree there, and then we'll put the pear tree, or at least our first pear tree right there. And then we can finish off our landscaping project here. Running that into here. There we go. That looks nice. And then I'm not even going to bother putting 1 around there, because that's pretty close. The road goes pretty close to that, so I'm pretty happy with that. As long as we can kind of navigate through the orchard, theoretically speaking. Let's get these guys loaded up. There we go. Grab this one. Oop, come on now, get off from under there. Oh, I don't want to do that. Holy smokes. Well, I guess as long as they're on the trailer, that's going to work fine. It does bother me that they're not. Yeah, that does really bother me, actually. See if we can fix him up a little bit. Set that guy down. This guy's going to need to be flipped over here. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Okay. I'll hop in the tractor just so we can fasten the tension straps. And then my goal would be to put two like this, like two across. There we go. Just like that. Much easier to lock them in after. Oh. I hate that it does that. Gosh, I hope they fix that feature in FS22. It drives me absolutely bonkers. What kind of a game lets you pick stuff up but then has that level of poor interface with it? Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. I'm gonna get these last two. Oh, nope. Darn it. Arr. Okay. Let's grab this one. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, we got all those guys loaded up, so we'll put one by each of the trees that we have out there, and we'll leave the rest on the trailer. And that'll just make it easier to move them around and stuff like that. And then, as needed, we can take them over to the farm shop to sell them. Now, we get to reuse the pallets, so I'm probably not going to wait until they're full to get them over to the farm shop. And once they're about half full or so, I think that's pretty good, just so we can get them over there to start selling stuff off. So our customers will want something to buy, theoretically. But, yeah, we'll go around here. Take this trailer up around our nice little path. But yeah, what I'll do, because I'm starting, or I mean, we still have a little bit of time, but I guess I can put a, oh, what are they doing? That's the worst. I don't know why they did that. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, let's get one, grab one of these guys. Oh, come on, stop doing that. I'll put that right there, so that'll put cherries will start going into that. Jeez, this is part of it too, actually, is this. Turn that off. There we go. And then this one's not on there, so we'll... Good gravy. So frustrating. It's really annoying me today. I don't know why. Normally I have more patience for this, but today I have zero patience for these stupid crates. Okay, let's get that right there. And then we'll grab one more to go for the cherry tree over here. Oh, geez. Or what tree is this? Pear tree. Yeah, pear tree. That's what I meant. Okay, then these ones... Yeah, we'll sort of... Well, they can go in the middle of the... By the middle now. That we have everything else unloaded. It was crazy that they all kind of just jumped around like that after they got unfastened. That one really wants to be here. We'll put this one right here. There we go. And that one right there. And then there you go. Voila. Now I can fasten them down. That time they're fine. Weird. Okay. So we got our orchard underway here. That's a pretty good goal for the episode, I think. So I think that's what we're going to call it today. Anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like down below. Let me know what you guys think we should do next and all that good stuff. But yeah, drop a like down below if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.